Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabriel if you guys are new, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Nexonite set by the name of Ultimate Clay. This is set number 70330 for ages 7 to 14 with 72 pieces. And this was released in 2016 for around $10 in the United States. This is part of the Nexonite's Ultimate line where there were two waves to that, I think. This is from wave 1. I'm going to open it up now and see what we have inside. I have opened this a long time ago, so it's not used or anything. I mean, well, it is used by me, but I have repackaged it. Alright, there are the instructions, and we also have the pieces. So here's one bag, here's the other, and small instruction booklet. So, now we can get on to Speedbuild. Okay, so now that I'm all done building the set, we can take a look at that minifigure. So the only figure we have in this set is Ultimate Clay, or his real name, or full name, is Clay Morrington. He was introduced in the Nexonites show as the leader of the Nexonites group, sporting his signature blue color he has here. But this is a really awesome design for his suit. This is the second Clay we have gotten. The first one was like the normal knight version of Clay, where he had like a gray suit and, you know, some orange spots, and then, you know, of course the blue. And then the Ultimate colors of the Nexonites have, you know, the all blue or all green or whatever color they have, and I love the Ultimate colors so much. And then after, you know, season 1, it just like, they got some different kind of armors. They're all just so hard to keep up with. I just like the classic ones way better, and this is definitely got to be my favorite. Out of all the suits, the Ultimate armors are the best for all the Nexonites in my opinion. Just because of the colors, I just love them so much. He comes with this really cool sword build here where it has the lightsaber hilt with a little jewel piece on the bottom and this cool blade that was introduced in Nexonites. So that's a really neat piece to get. Comes in translucent blue. And then he also has this new shield piece they introduced in Nexonites. It's actually not new now, but back then, 2016, it was new. And it's a really cool looking piece. It kind of looks like a castle, like the front of a castle. And then it has this detachable print on the front, which are the power-ups. You may notice there is a barcode outline for that, and you scan that into the Nexonites app, and you get to use those power-ups in the game when you fight the monsters. So that's pretty cool. I like how they include lots of those, and throughout the sets you could find these powers in more than just sets. You could find them like in the TV show. They would tell you when they come up, and you could find them in lots of places. The instructions will tell us later once we get to that. But that's a pretty cool shield piece. Looking at the figure here, he has lots of really great detail and printing and lots of great pieces, where he has this new visor piece attached to his helmet, as well as a new helmet in general. And that just comes off, and he has an alternate face where he looks more angry. I kind of like that face better. It fits better than the first one. Yeah, it's definitely way better. He also has this really cool translucent armor piece with these 4 studs on the back that he can use for his ultra armor, which we'll take a look at later. Taking all this stuff off, you can see the printing he has underneath. Just going to put the head back on. Yeah, so there's the leg printing and the torso printing with that nice golden eagle design. I'm pretty sure it's an eagle for, you know, like representing his leader skills. Every Nexonite character has their own animal. On the back, you can see his back torso printing as well. Some nice dark blue arms and some nice blue hands, which are hard to come in. Now, Ultimate Clay is exclusive to the Ultimate Clay set, as well as all the other Nexonites are exclusive to their Ultimate sets. But now let's take a look at him with his Ultra Armor on. So every Nexonite has their own unique Ultra Armor. We've already taken a look at 2 of them, Macy and Aaron, in the past. And Clay's Ultra Armor is spinning swords. Now, I don't understand why the instructions have you put the swords like horizontal or like vertical like this, like as if they're gonna slap people or monsters or whatever. It's better to have them horizontal like that, so that way they can slice and cut, and that just looks way better when you spin it. And this uses 4 more of those blade pieces, so that's really cool. And it's kind of like a Dr. Octopus kind of thing, where it has these ball joints on the back, and like I showed you before, with these studs, it just connects to the back there. So you can remove it and put it on as you wish. And he comes with things you can swap out instead of the swords. So we'll take a look at those. Actually, we can just take a look at them right now. Scratch that. We'll take a look at the stand first, just because I feel like it's better to just look at this, and then we could just have the figure here. So this is a pretty cool stand. We get them with all the ultimate Nexonites, and not just the Nexonites, but also the monsters as well. At least 4 of the monsters have their own ultimate armors. So there are different powers. We have here one with a shield, and one over here with these flames. I don't know why there's a shield. He already has a shield, but so that's weird. And they have their own colors, or not colors, or shield powers to match. There are 2 jumper plates right there for him to stand on, so that way you can have him displayed with his armor. On the back, there's actually a 2x2 brick in blue. In the other Nexonite sets, they'll have them in different colors, matching the color of the Nexonite that they belong to. So like with Aaron, it'll be green, and with Macy, it'll be red, and so on. And we can replace his stuff right now. We'll start with this flame power over here. I forgot what it's called. It's been a long time since I've dealt with Nexonites. I used to be a huge Nexonites fan back then. Like when it came out, I was like all over it. I used to love it. I didn't collect any of the sets except for the ultimate sets, just because I didn't have, a lot of money. The only sets that I've ever collected were Ninjago and Marvel, and that was it. I do have a bunch of Star Wars as well. I was never really that big into Star Wars back then. I definitely am now. I notice a lot of, like adult collectors get into Star Wars. So you can just swap out his swords like that, along with the shield, and then we can put the flames on his sword, these little lightsaber hilts here, and that hold the flames, and that just looks really awesome. It's pretty cool. You can spin those around as you wish, and he's just flailing around these fires that he's got. So that is really cool. And we can take forever swapping it out now. And one thing I don't really like with the shield power is that it tells you to take off all of these swords and just put the shield up here in one of those lightsaber hilts. But then where do you put all the swords after you do that, is my question. Because you have all these 4 clips for the fires, so that's, self-explanatory there, or you can tell what you're going to do with that there. But with the shield, I'm not really sure. So you take this and you just put it there. And let's get the power out too. One thing I don't like is how the powers detach with their little hinge blocks. It's a little annoying. But there we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yes, that's a little weird. I don't really like that. Maybe he could hold it or attach it to his shield he already has. You could probably attach it there, but then that'd be that's a little too much. So I definitely really like how with most of these Ultimate Armor sets, if you want to swap out the powers, you can and still display the default power, which is really cool. But with this set, it doesn't really do that with the shield power. That's kind of sad. Unless they want you to, swap out his sword for the shield, but then he would have 2 shields, and that would just be a little ridiculous. But, I don't know, that's up to you. It is your set, so you get to display it how you wish. And that's pretty much it for the build. Let's move on to the packaging. Now, the box here is a pretty tall design. I'm going to have to zoom all the way out for you to see it. And then again, it barely fits into frame. But it's a pretty tall, like $10 size box. They had these for the Nexonite Ultra Armors. On the front, you can see a shot of the set. And it says his name up there, Clay, with a little blue band. With the other Nexonites, they had them in different colors. So it was pretty cool. And then it says free app included. It's not really included per se. You have to go to the App Store to download it. But I did notice how it's nice that they blocked out the power-ups borders, so you can't, or the QR code borders or whatever they were called. You can't really scan them on the box. You have to actually buy the set in order to do it. On the back, they show you how to scan the device or the thing into the game and how to use it and stuff, and that's pretty cool. The instructions here are small size. On the back, we have a Win Firefighter. We have an ad for Lego Club, which sadly no longer exists, I don't think. We have an ad for Nexonites.com, which also doesn't exist anymore. we have an ad for all these Nexonite sets. Out of all these sets here, I have Ultimate Clay, Ultimate Macy, Ultimate Aaron, Ultimate Robin, which was my first one I bought, and Ultimate Lavaria. And those are all the Nexonite sets that I have. Well, I do have Ultimate Axel as well, and some little foil pack, and that's pretty much it. Over here we have an ad for all the Ultimate sets, so as you can see, those two I reviewed before. Robin should be coming up soon, as well as Varia. Over here we have, this is the map telling you where to find all the powers, like I was mentioning before. You can find them in gear like lunchboxes or water bottles. You can get them in the sets. You can get them in the books. And, wait, those are the sets. Oh, yeah, you can find them in stores. I noticed Walmart had them on, like, the little displays. They had them just sitting out there, which was really cool. You could find them well, back then you could have found them at Legoland. You could find them in the show and the Lego magazine, so you could find them everywhere, and there were so many different power-ups. What I did when I had the app was I didn't have that mobility. I couldn't go all over the place, so I just looked up the pictures online and just scanned them right there through Google Images. So I know it's cheating, but hey, it was crafty. Over here we have scan-in tips, teaching you to scan your powers, and this tells you how to get the app. And that's it. It's a lot of ads for one little booklet. So for $10 back then, it was definitely worth it. I forgot to mention that clay figure goes for around $4 now, which is crazy because I figured it would have been more expensive for the exclusive colors, but I guess nobody liked Nexonites. But the set does go for $20 now, so that's double the price it used to go for. But $10 back then was worth it with the exclusive figure and all these power-ups and stuff. I don't think they were introduced in any of the other sets. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but maybe not. So, if you have the app, I don't think they support it anymore. They might not have it anymore. It might not be available. But if you do, you could probably try and scan these power-ups if you don't have them already. I bet you probably do, but yeah, I'm running out of things to say. It's definitely going to be a 9 out of 10 for me. The only thing I don't like is how when you try to take the power-ups off, this whole hinge piece comes off with it. So that's a little annoying. You have to like stick your fingernail in there or use a brick separator or just like pop it off. And yeah, it's a little tricky to remove. I did kind of master it like the first time I popped this off. I got it like the first try, which was really nice. But yeah, like I said, 9 out of 10. That's the only problem I have with this. Probably that and this shield thing as well. They're not really super clear with what to do on that. It tells you to put them on here, on this spinny blade thing, but then again, what do you do with all the swords after you take them all off? So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this set in the description below, or in the comments below, I mean. And I have the set linked in the description. You can go find it on Brickset, and it tells you about it and where you can buy it. And make sure, or if you guys want, you can join my Discord, which is in the description below as well. And comment below any other Nexonite sets you want me to review next. If you want me to do the Lavaria or the Robin or the Axel. Or, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one.